Hello everyone. It's Sackboy here. You know, just enjoying a stroll down by my favorite river. Sure would suck if a hand of dark and ancient evil were to pop out and attack me. I kind of thought the cutscene procced like as soon as you walked close to it. I didn't realize you had to like actually interact with it. So didn't quite flow as naturally as I wanted to. But hello everyone. I'm Extra Cheesy 87, and this is Dark Souls Randomized Part 12. DLC edition. Granted, we're probably not going to do the DLC that much. I just wanted to get it started so we can go fight the real Manus next time. Or later in the video, I guess I should say. But yeah, can we oh, we do have another level. What do we want? We don't really need Dex right now. Attunement, yes, attunement. I mean, I guess theoretically we could level nothing. That's always an option, but... well, let's see what we have first, because don't you, like, immediately fight the Sanctuary Guardian? Who is, well, not going to be the Sanctuary Guardian, probably? I mean, there's a chance it could still be the Sanctuary Guardian. We'll give the Dragon Tooth a shot. Can we roll? We can fast roll with the bag on our head, so that's cool. What do we got? Oh! You're Stray Demon. You're not a silent... Yeah, you're Stray Demon. Okay. Maybe, probably shouldn't be... Okie dokie. I haven't fought Stray Demon in many years. Let's, take a double sip of the sauce. Okay, his attacks, like, don't seem to make any sense. Like, they've got, like, a weird delay on them. Okay, I gotta, like... make some distance so I can re-familiarize myself. I'm trying to run and I can't run. Can you not run when you're locked on in this game? That seems vaguely familiar. You're actually like quite the beefy boy, man. You're surprisingly beefy. Okay. I mean, you got a pretty simple move set, and since we got this big open arena, you're a lot easier. I'm just surprised by how strong you are. I really kind of doubt that hit me, but whatever you say, game. You are definitely harder than I thought. Like, if you were to ask me, how many hits does it take to get to the center of a Stray Demon? I would have said, like, 6. Not 16. Don't mind me, I'm just going in. I wonder how effective the medium-sized bopper would be here. Just take your lumps. Okay? Take your lumps. Well, you know, fairly easy little fight there. Blacksmith hammer, the regular one? Dude, we've got every frickin' hammer in the game, basically. We got, I mean, the Dragon Tooth is not technically a hammer, but it's kind of a hammer. We got the Hammer of Vamos, the Blacksmith hammer, the Mace, the Blacksmith Giant hammer, yeah, these are all axes, but... I mean, you get what I mean. Like, we've got a variety of different ways to send your ass to horny jail. Metal Hammer of Andre of Astora. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's nowhere near as good as the... Because this is the weapon that I thought we had. Oh my god, it's so wimpy. It's so puny. You versus the hammer she tells you not to worry about. Shameful, Andre. Shameful that you would even come to us with such a weak and puny hammer. I mean, granted, you can't get Andre's hammer way earlier than you can get the blacksmith hammer. Like, we got pretty lucky getting this as our starting weapon. It's, like, honestly, like, maybe the best starting weapon in the entire game. Just because it has such a high, like, base damage. And you need no stats to equip it, basically. Because then we equipped it as the deprived, so you literally need no stats. Yeah, endurance is fine. It would be nice to be able to wear the shield and the dragon's tooth, since that seems like that's going to be our main weapon, unless we get something else that we can actually upgrade. Where is the mushroom lady? Isn't there like a mushroom or something? Are you? No, you're a tree. There's like a person here, and you like talk to him. Ah, it's you.
Well, look at this one.
I think you sell stuff, is why I want to talk to you.
Thy scent is very human.
I'll sip on some water while she talks.
Not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing.
Now, in universe, we met Dusk about, I don't know, 7 minutes ago. Like, she was very much is Tattletale, telling all about us. Okay, we'll say yes. Okay, what all do you sell? Gold pine resin. Pretty useful. We already have 4, though. Soul of a hero, I think that's a break even. Humanity, proud knight, I mean, you may as well. Master key? Ho 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 ho! Already got that. Witch cloak. For me?
May the flame.
Do we have so much chain armor? Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, maybe find something for the legs. Put some chain leggings on that. Yeah, it's a nice look. JK, the only clothing I need is the sack on my head. Take me to... It's Manus fighting time. So the plan is to probably do about 10 to 15 minutes of commentated attempts, followed by, if it takes longer than that, we will be attempting... Anything we want here? We're all kind of bad. I mean, magic defense is... Granted, maybe it does dark damage. I don't think it actually does magic. I don't know, maybe the Tearstone Ring could maybe come into play? Doesn't the Black Cleric Robe look... Okay, it doesn't look that cool. It's a little too latexy for me. Plus, we can't wear it. Probably want Mask of the Mother, just to have that little bit of extra HP at max, so that he can't one-shot us with his Tekken combo. And... well, with our extra... all of our extra... what do you call it? If we were to equip Mask of the Father... no, we're still fat rolling. What if we unequip the mask? Still fat rolling. Alright. It was worth a shot. Let's, heal up, make sure we've got maximum HP, and we're going in there. Man, this is rematch time. We are, well, not really that much stronger. Our weapon is, I think, 1 level higher, and we've got more stam. That's pretty much it.
Heretic.
You're getting skipped. Alright, Manus. Hit him with a bop. Okay. He's kind of just comboing me down. I think this is, I was talking about how some fights you're not supposed to lock on. I think in this situation, this is not a lock-on fight. Because I was getting, like, I couldn't really pay attention to what he was doing there. I think it's like we want to lock on when we're trying to hit him. Oh my god, I forgot about the stupid teleporting shit. I don't know why it won't let you, like, respawn at Dark Moon Tomb. It's, like, really annoying that they make you go through 1 extra loading screen every time. I mean, granted, normally you're not really supposed to die to Gwyndolin because... I mean, he's not a hard boss, but he's not super easy. I mean, he can kill you. Like, he's a boss that is not difficult, but he's easy to die to, just because he does a lot of damage. I always forget about the crotch slam does damage. Okay. We just gotta get away. Get away. Start running. Start running. Make some distance. This is not really the distance I was looking for. Sip on some sauce. Alright, now we can begin the battle for real. I'm fucking hitting the B button, dude. Like, you you don't have to believe me, but know that it is the truth. Okay, now just pretend we only had... I'm just hitting it slightly too slow. Blame Monster Hunter. That's gonna be what I'm gonna blame all of my mess ups on, is that I've been playing that. Because I mean, granted, the timing, I think it's slightly slower here in Dark Souls, so I'm hitting it just a little bit too late. Well, I think it's because I'm trying to hit it the last possible second, because in that game, your dodge frame, iframes is like a lot less forgiving for the most part. So I'm trying to dodge at like the last possible second, when really in Dark Souls, it's a way more lenient. So you want to dodge slightly earlier, like you can dodge earlier and still get away with it. So it's going to take a little bit to kind of switch the brain over. I think we started this at like 8 minutes, so we'll probably go until the recording's at about 20. So it's probably like, you know, around 5 more attempts. I want to get at least one good one. Like at least one where we get into his magic phase again. Wasn't expecting the 2-hit. Dude. Okay, do something that's stupid. I'll classify that as a victory. He would probably be pretty easy to... That was a little too early. Now we're doing the opposite, where I'm like, okay, I know I can do it really early. Okay. We only gotta do this, like, we only got to, like, get 20 hits in. Actually, probably less than that, like 15. I don't buy that for a freaking second, dude. Sip on the sauce. Okay, now that's been upgraded to a 3-hit. It used to just be a mere 2-hit combo. Oh, we're gonna get slammed. Oh my god, that does so much damage. We should probably sip on the sauce again. Hit him with a bop. You don't know what you're bopping with. I mean, this has only been like 5 hits. Come on, man. I'm just having such a hard time getting the iframes right. Oh my god. We were kind of screwed there because we didn't have enough. Well, we actually did have enough frame. I thought we were closer to the exit, so I was like, well, we're not going to be able to. I thought we were right up against the wall. So I thought, like, well, I can't run back. And plus, I don't even know if we had enough time to actually get out of there. But yeah, I can't get the timing down. I do think this fight is actually harder than normal just because of the enclosed space. Then, like, I don't know, it's been so long since I beat Manus originally that I can't fully say that. And I would prefer a quicker weapon. Like if our big bopper was upgraded, it would be way better than this. I think, like, just because I'm more comfortable with it. The Mask of the I just feel like that hitbox is not hitting me, man. So I'd classify us as moderate tilt right now. It's one of those things where it's only annoying because, like, we were doing pretty well when we were fighting him. Granted, that's been like a week ago when I was doing the first fights again, when we first stumbled upon him. And it's like, really, we were doing better when we had just started doing the fight, and now I'm doing worse. So you get a little tilted, because I know this fight's not that hard. Like, I should be doing better than this. Like, I just don't think that's hitting me. Like, I fundamentally disagree that that's hitting me. Okay, do something that's not your big, long attack. What? It didn't even, like, our HP bar didn't even, like, have the damage thing. It was just directly reduced. And having more than 10 Estus would make this fight a lot easier. That's probably the biggest difference between when you do this fight like normal. Because normally you're going to do this fight probably before or after you've gotten the Rite of Kindling. So you'll have like up to 20 Estus for it. But we do not yet have the Rite of Kindling, so... Don't know what that is. Is that gonna hit us as soon as we... Okay, no, I thought he was doing a sweep attack. Okay. Get a decent bit of distance back. What? I didn't even realize that was an attack. I thought that was just an idle animation. Sip on the sauce. God, that does so much damage. Okay. Like, honestly, I think we would win if we just had 20 Estus. Like, because we're not even playing that well. And we do almost have him to his magic phase. Okay, at least only the crotch slam hit us. Okay. I don't really remember how this attack works. I think I just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I thought that was the sweep. I shouldn't have assumed it was going to be the sweep. I should have assumed it was the long boy, but... Well, really, we ran out of stam. That was the reason. Is I wouldn't have been able to run even if I had known it was the big boy. I do hate that it spawns us way back here. This will probably be the last commentated attempt. We're getting there. Like, there is a legitimate argument to try and do this fight, like, after we've gotten the Rite of Kindling, which I don't remember how that works, if that counts as, like, a key item. Like, does the boss who replaces Pinwheel always drop that? I don't know. Yeah, that was way too early. Sip on the sauce. There we go. Granted, I mean, if we can trade with him, it's not that bad. Like... Okay. Oh, God, I can't believe that missed. Sip on the sauce. Okay, that barely clipped his knees. I want you to do something that won't hit me. Thank you. Having a stronger Estus would also help. I forgot you could even use that staff. Okay, this is a long boy. That did not hit me. Just get out of here with that. You know that didn't hit me. We both know that didn't hit me. Oh, that was way too early, but that was a different attack than what I thought it was. I can't help but feel like some of these attacks that are hitting us shouldn't hit us, and some of the ones that don't hit us should hit us. One more commentated attempt because we're under 20 minutes, and then we'll start, probably like a fast forward. And while I'm fighting the boss, I can think about what musical track we'll use. Oh boy. Probably just gonna be another song from the Trail Zero soundtrack just because I have all the raw audio files still from that Let's Play. And so it's very nice and easy to just use some of that. Plus the music in that game is very good. I don't know, maybe I'll branch out and find something different. Okay. Boom. 1 bop. Two bops. 3 bops. Okay, it's not really 3, but we did pull off a very incredible dodge. And by incredible dodge, I just spammed the dodge button and we managed to get it all. Oh, come on, man. Well, what's up with that tracking, yo? Okay, I mean, we've already got 3 bops in. I don't buy that. What? Why did it do double damage? I guess because we were mid-roll. I think there's like a mechanic where if you take damage when you're rolling or something, you take extra. Or if you're like, if it thinks you're in the middle of an attack, there's something like that. Yeah, that attempt was trash, so we're gonna operate under the one more good one principle. I mean, granted, it like started off really good, and then we just got hit twice and died. I mean, it would be better, like we could, I don't know, we could probably get away with wearing armor here because we're not that mobile in the first place, but if I can't beat Manus naked, then I don't deserve to win. Because as I've said, this is essentially our final boss. The only thing that could potentially be harder than this, maybe Artorias, and maybe whoever replaces Nito. Because Nito still gets all his extra enemies. Okay, he's running, he's fast, he's jumping, he's crotch slamming, and we're sipping. Oh man, I can't believe he just did that out of nowhere. I do like how that actually does less damage than his long boy. Sip, sip, sip to Maloo, my darling. I thought that was an attack. That was an attack, but it still hit us because of course it did. Manus doesn't believe in your pathetic laws of reality. Oh god, that's a triple hit, dude. Sometimes it's only a double hit, and sometimes it's a triple hit. Okay. We didn't get a roll slam, because of course we didn't. That's why you lock on sometimes. Don't buy that for a freaking second. Yeah, like imagine if we had 12 more Estus right now. Okay. Is that attack even dodgeable in this arena? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we do have the Tear Stone ring activated. Oh my god, we do so much damage. I mean, we were one hit away. One more big bop, one more R2 would have definitely killed him, I think. But the Tear Stone ring, I mean, you know, it's an option. I think it's definitely our best ring to have right now. That one was so close. We'll do one more with full commentary. Or, you know, I don't know. Maybe this would just be the Manus episode. I was kind of thinking that we could maybe do Manus and Artorias in the same video, but I don't think that's really going to be possible, because Artorias is going to take me a little while to get used to. Especially using such a big weapon, because he's even faster from what I remember. Like, I'm rolling, dude. You just have to trust me that I'm hitting the B button. I mean, I guess I'm just hitting it slightly too late. Okay, get back. Sip on the sauce. We're slow. We're starting to get it though. Like I'm getting his timings down a little bit. I'm recognizing his moveset. Because the problem I think with Manus is that he has a lot of moves that look very similar. Oh, that's so annoying. I think that kills us. We maybe live with like 1 HP. We do. Now the question is, will we be able to get far enough away to heal? Don't buy that for a flicking second. He hit me literally as soon as we exited our iframes, because I was spamming the roll button. We got lucky there. I did not know he had that ability. I thought he was going to do the rainstorm. Yeah, his magic shit is like the real problem here, because I think that spell and that other one where the magic comes from behind you cannot be dodged in this arena. So like once he switches to magic form, shit gets real. But alright, I think that's going to be enough. We're going to stop here and begin fast forwarded runs. BRB. Just don't be an asshole, Manus. Just don't be an asshole. Like, we've been doing this for 25 minutes. That's enough. 25 minutes is enough. Well, technically it's more than 25 minutes because it's 25 minutes of just... Oh my god, no! No! Are you kidding me, man? I can't go out like this. This is how I go out. I'm going out like this. Okay. I didn't want to use that last one, but... One bop. Two bops. Got greedy. Got greedy. Get out of here!
Oh, heretic, swathed in
Okay,
dark,
that... I guess it
an
took
eternal curse
close to an hour. But, well... Yeah, we're at 33 minutes of extra footage. Whew. And what pisses me off is we got so close on several of those. Dark Ember, literally useless. I think there's maybe a chest down here at the end as well, but... Ooh, that was pretty difficult. That's probably going to be the hardest fight in the game, unless we get like Manus or Artorias for Nito, which might actually be impossible. With all the extra, because I think there's still, I don't remember if the enemies are replaced or if they're still skeletons, but I think they do respawn infinitely as you're fighting the big bad. Transient Curse and Smo's Gauntlets. Come on, give me something good. Granted, I mean, I can't even think of anything that would be good at this point. But yeah, that was a fun fight. I mean, well, not really. It really wasn't fun at all. That fight kind of sucks. I think Manus's hitboxes are absolute garbage. Like, I feel like he's only hard because his hitboxes don't make any sense. Like, just constantly, I was getting hit by shit that I just didn't feel like I was getting hit by. So that's probably the hard. And plus, I mean, his magic in this arena, like the one where he spawns the magic behind you. I think on one attempt I was able to blind dodge it. Granted, you could probably turn around because I think when he's casting the spell he stops moving, but it's hard to really like make that decision in the middle of the fight to like take your eyes off the boss that's been kicking your ass for almost an hour. Okay, not gonna lie, that noise kind of terrified me. I just like got really fucking scared all of a sudden. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to say, but oh, something about, oh yeah, that magic spell where it's like, I don't know how you can dodge it other than just blind rolling. I think maybe using a shield, like, you know, it's kind of funny that this is the, what was that last? I think it was last video was the one where I was saying that, like, actually shields make the game easier. Yeah, I think Manus is maybe the one exception where a shield makes him easier. Which, granted, that's the reason why I would never use a shield, because I wanted that fight to be hard. Even though I was definitely getting a little salty off screen. Like some of those deaths, there may have been some "Come on, are you kidding me, dude? This sucks" type of exclamations that you will not be hearing. Instead, you'll just be hearing the sweet, dulcet tones of whatever video game soundtrack or track I choose to use for the montage there. I think I mean, I don't know. I don't exactly know how long it's probably going to take. We're probably at about like 30 or so minutes. Because if we speed that up at about like 6 times, that's probably about 6 minutes of edited footage. I'm trying to think, what should we do next? I mean, we could go to the DLC. Take me back to the Undead Parish. I think we're gonna try and... We'll do like a couple attempts at Artorias. Just to kind of get our feet wet. This is gonna be the last video I record for today, so... Really, there's no point in even practicing him, but... Do we have any Twinkling Titanite?
I find it.
Oh, you want our Ember that we just got?
This ember really is sense great potential.
Okay, don't turn evil. I still need you here, buddy. Yeah, because we can't upgrade this anymore. Granted, upgrading it doesn't really do that much. We could reinforce our non-existent armor. I guess we could repair stuff. Why may as well. Even though I don't think anything's close to breaking. Telling me our sack has taken damage? I don't know, I'll buy it. Yeah, let's go pop down to Artorias. I suppose the quickest way is just this way. For fighting regular enemies, I do want this back. But all in all, I mean, that's a good fight. That's harder than anything I was kind of expecting to be in the game. Because I was a little worried after Ornstein and Smo was a bust that we may not actually have any, like, hard boss fights. Because really, I mean, Seath and the Golem, not really that hard, but since we did them fairly early on, it was a decently difficult fight. And then Large Ornstein was a little difficult since we were fighting him with a lightning-based weapon that was unupgraded. Like, you know, that was like in part 6 or something, I think. So we were still, like, under-leveled, I suppose. Granted, levels don't really do that much. I mean, they're important in terms of, like, letting you use better weapons, and you need a certain baseline level of HP to just not get one-shot by everything. But, I mean, obviously the game is very beatable at soul level 1 and everything. I've never done a soul level 1 run. I could probably beat vanilla Dark Souls. I don't know. Really, the biggest problem for me personally would just be, like, the annoyance factor of, like, when you get into the late game, things start one-shotting you. That would get annoying. Okay. I don't like this zone. Yeah, this might be, like, I kind of didn't think about how annoying this was going to be, doing this run back to Artorias. But I think once we get past here, they maybe stop following us. Key word there is maybe. Granted, the regular Artorias fight has a pretty annoying run back too, I think. You have to, like, sit on an elevator or something for a while. I died to Artorias, like, quite a bit when I originally played the game. Like, maybe... probably more than 10 times, but less than 15 would be my guess. I know it was at least double digits. So he's decently hard. Like, I died to him more than Manus, so he might actually, probably will be harder. So maybe we should save him for later, but I just want to see how feasible it is to beat him right now. So we get to at least listen to different music. I was getting so tilted by, like, the Gwyndolin's theme. Just that, like, opening, like that little choir noise. Granted, the Seath theme has the same thing, but... okay. At least, I'm assuming it plays music. Yeah, it plays music based on the... what's originally supposed to be there, not... I can't remember what Artorias' soundtrack sounds like. Yeah, the real problem with Artorias is going to be fucking hitting him. We'll probably have to use roll attacks. Yeah, it feels like Artorias is maybe a little bit easier to dodge than Manus, but he's also significantly harder to hit. Okay, we do have, we can use geometry to our advantage. I don't feel that bad about... I mean, you know, I wouldn't want to completely cheese him, but... we are fighting him at a lower gear level than you would reasonably be expected. Okay, that's his most annoying attack to me. Like, that was the attack that I had the hardest time dealing with. Because it's variable, right? He can, like, do it up to 3 or 4 times, I think. And my biggest problem is that you want to like roll to the side to dodge it, and a lot of times when you're trying to roll to the side, you just end up rolling backwards or forwards instead. I mean, for like a... Okay, the pillar does actually make him a lot easier. It's kind of like fighting Gwyn, where you have, you know, rock strats. Okay, rolling back does actually kind of work here. Let's go for greed. Go for greed. I can't move. I think you can actually, like, stun him during that. Like, I remember after I beat the... Because a lot of times, like, whenever I beat a boss, I'll look him up and see, like, on the wiki and see, like, you know, how are you actually supposed to beat him? Or are there any cheese strats? Just out of curiosity. I usually won't do it, like, before the actual boss fight, because I don't want to spoil myself. And the boss fights are my favorite part of the Souls game, so I don't want to... Okay, we almost got turbo yeeted. We've actually... How the hell did we not get hit? Did we just kill Artorias? Almost. We need one hit. I'm gonna... Get out of my face! Artorias? Oh, is someone supposed to be hard? I think that fight is easier because of the tombstone. We kind of cheesed it a little bit. We would have probably died if it wasn't for the tombstone. Just because we were able to kill his aggression. Now, we still have no way to get to the abyss. I was kind of hoping that maybe the abyss item was still tied to Seif, even though it's considered a key item, so it should be shuffled. But it's a little worrying. Like I said, worst case scenario, I think you can look up where all the items are placed in the randomizer. I want to say there's a way to do that. Or absolute worst case scenario, we can like try and add the item to our inventory directly. And hopefully that won't like get me banned or anything. I mean, I guess if you do it in offline, it should be fine, right? And granted, you know, I'm not doing any Dark Souls 1 PvP anytime soon. I never really explore this area. I'd usually just like beeline it to Sif. But yeah, we should probably call it here. He did give us a homeward bone. I would like to pop that. So I think next time... What do we have left? We have Catacombs. Probably gonna do that last, because like I said, I think the Nito boss potentially could be impossible. If the skeletons do stay, like I believe they do. Depending on who we get. Because I remember I got Sanctuary Guardian in my previous randomizer, and it was a pain in the ass. I think I ended up actually just having to like, I think I actually used armor. Like I just equipped a bunch of lightning resist armor and just started whacking him. So that I wouldn't just get constantly poise broken. But yeah, so we ended up doing Artorias and Manus in the same video. At least we redeemed ourselves with the Artorias fight, even if I do think we kind of cheesed it very slightly. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.